Are you ready to go down a bit of a rabbit hole to make yourself think just a little bit? So let's think back when COVID started to now. What all has happened since? It doesn't matter at this point what I'm about to say. It doesn't matter if COVID was a biological weapon that was intentionally released, if it was a biological weapon that was accidentally released, or if it was actually a natural virus that came out of China. That is irrelevant to this point. We know for a fact that the World Economic Forum and global elites made the statements publicly that this was their chance for a great reset. It was a crisis that they were not going to let go to waste. So since COVID started, the policies of all different governments and the policies that they enacted on, they got those policies from global organizations such as the World Health Organization, the UN, and the World Economic Forum. These are organizations that are all interconnected like a spider's web. It's the same players across the board. So they came up with policies. All the nations of the world enacted those policies, and we saw our economies around the world tank. We've never seen anything like it. Okay? So now, for whatever reason, COVID started coming to an end, and the fact that people were just simply sick of the policies. They were sick of it. The policies had done quite a bit of economic damage to the world. So now that the people of the world were waking up to it, if you want to go down the rabbit hole that all this that is now going on in Ukraine is part of something much, much bigger, think about it this way. If you're playing chess, when you're playing chess, you don't think one move at a time. You have to think multiple moves ahead. So why exactly did Vladimir Putin take so long to invade Ukraine? Why did he give the world months, 2 or 3 months of watching as he positioned his troops on 3 sides of Ukraine? The news covered it 24/7, told everybody what was going on. Everybody knew exactly where all the troops were. It was too easy. They tell him all the things they're going to do if he invades. So he takes longer and longer. It could be that he was listening to the threats they were making of what they would do if he invaded, and was coming up with a plan to counter those sanctions. But think about this. Look what is happening right now already. In the first 2 weeks, hadn't even been a full 2 weeks, or it may have, it's roughly right around 2 weeks now since the invasion started. Look at gas prices in America. America's not even fighting in this conflict. Russia hasn't moved a single troop, a single piece of equipment towards any American military units anywhere around the world. But look at what is happening here at home right now. And it's happening because Russia invaded Ukraine with some of their oldest and worst equipment. Invades Ukraine. The world enacts all these sanctions, takes them out of the SWIFT payment system, stops buying oil from them. I mean, we even got stupid stuff. You got all the different corporations of the world, all the multinational corporations saying, we're not going to sell Coca-Cola. McDonald's ain't going to open their stores anymore there. These People aren't going to go there and dance. The sports team ain't going to go there and play. All these things are happening. But what is happening to the American people as a result of all of the things that the world as a unit, the UN, European Union, NATO, all of the things that they have done in response to Vladimir Putin's invasion of the Ukraine with his older, less experienced military members, older equipment, less experienced military members. Look what he has done, if you want to look at it that way. Look what has happened to our economy, and it is getting worse every single day. Gas prices are jumping 10, 20, 30 cents a day. I live in a very rural area of the country. Usually we have some of the lowest gas prices in the country. It jumped from $3.99 to $4.29 in one day just a couple of days ago. We're paying $4.29 a gallon. Just 2 weeks ago, we were complaining about our $3, $2.95, $2.90, $2.85 gas. Now it's at $4.29. So think about it like that. Could the Ukraine invasion be one step on a chessboard, one move that was thought way ahead, and Putin / whoever else, you could go down a big rabbit hole here, China, other countries allied with them. Could that be one move and they've already thought multiple moves ahead, and the reason they even did it was that they knew these things would happen and it would cripple the U.S. economy even more? Something to think about.